Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you a very simple easy breakfast. Today I'll be showing you how I make baked bean and saltfish. I already have my saltfish on the fire boiling, so now I'm just gonna cut up my vegetable, and I'm having my baked bean and saltfish with some cornmeal dumpling and some boiled plantain. I wish I could have some yam or some green banana, but where I live it's not easy to get those. I have to go to the city center, and today is Sunday and the market is not open as well, so I would have to get it from yesterday. But I just woke up feeling like, having some baked bean and saltfish. You can go on and check out my other video where I did a baked butter bean and saltfish. These are very popular meals in Jamaica. You can have them on a Sunday morning for breakfast. You can have them for lunch. You can even have it for dinner as well. It's very simple and easy to make. So while my saltfish is boiling, I'm gonna start kneading my flour to make my boiled dumpling. If you don't like pepper, you don't have to put any Scotch bonnet pepper. You can just use black pepper, or you can remove the seed. But sometimes you have to put little Scotch bonnet pepper to, give it some taste. We Caribbean, we love our Scotch bonnet. So now I've cut all my vegetable. I'm gonna put this aside, and now I'm gonna make my dumpling. But I need to wash my hands properly because I don't know if there's any pepper on my hands. So I'll just put this aside now, and then I'm gonna make my dumpling. So here I've got some cold water as well. I'm gonna wash my hands. You already know how I make my dumpling from previous videos. I've got flour here, and I've got cornmeal here, and I've got salt. So how I make my dumpling, I always use a spoon first to make everything come together. You can also have baked bean and saltfish with rice, but I'm having it for breakfast, and later on I'm gonna have rice because it's Sunday, so I don't want to have rice twice, and that's a bit heavy for breakfast as well. But I've been feeling for this since last night, so I decided to wake up early and make it. And when you're making your dumpling, you should always use cold water. This is the better way to make your dumpling, guys, because your hands don't get too messy. Once everything come together, then you get right in with your hands. But make sure your hands are always clean. So this is how it looks. See, it's coming together. But for those who already watched my previous videos, you see how I make my dumpling. But for those who are new and don't see it, then this is how I make my dumpling. So now I'm gonna get in with my hands. If you had too much water and it's too soft, guys, you can add more flour. Or if you need more water, you can add more water on it. But I think this is just fine. You don't need no more flour or no more water. You see how clean the bowl looks? This is how it should look. Your dough should come together like this. For those who don't know how to make dumpling, this is how we make it in the Caribbean. And you can't knead it too much because you don't want your dumpling to be so hard like rock stone, or as we would say in Jamaica, the dumpling tight. But you know, you have to knead it so your dumpling come out fine, you know. I don't like to see ugly dumpling or lumpy dumpling. So this is my dough, guys. So now I'm gonna put this aside and I'm gonna drain my saltfish and I'm gonna add some fresh water and then I'm gonna boil it again because this saltfish is very salty. It's the one with the bone. If you're using the boneless saltfish, you don't have to boil it twice. Or if you're a person that like a lot of salt, you don't have to boil it twice. So people, my saltfish, now my saltfish is finished boiling, guys. Now I'm gonna scrape off all these black bits and then I'm gonna pick it up. You can break it up small or medium depending how you want it, but I don't like it too small because once it starts frying up it gets so trashy. So I don't like to break it too small. So you have to make sure you get rid of all these bones. For all those who haven't seen my previous saltfish video, so all these sharp bones, if you're not careful, you know, they're stuck in your throat, or if kids are having it. You have to also get rid of all these blacky stuff here. You have to get rid of all these little tiny bones, these little ones. See? Especially if your children gonna have it. But you know, if it's just you adults and you don't get out all the bones, you can just pick them out while you're eating. So in the meantime, guys, I already put my water to boil and I had my dumpling in as well. So I'm gonna wait for that to be half done, then I'm gonna add my plantain, because you know plantain don't take that long to cook. Dumpling takes longer, especially I've got cornmeal inside it as well. So this is my saltfish, guys, after I pick it up. But you can pick it up however you choose, however you want it. But I don't like it to pick up small, because once you start frying it up, you start shredding and it gets so trashy when you're eating it. But you know, each to their own. You do it the way you like. If you want it big or small, the choice is yours. Because remember, you're the one who's gonna eat it, so you have to do it how you like. So guys, now I've just added my plantain to boil with my dumpling. So guys, this is my vegetable here frying. I've added a little vinegar, so now I'm gonna add my saltfish, and then I'm gonna add my baked beans. So guys, this is the bean I'm gonna use. So guys, now I've added my baked beans, and I've added some black pepper as well. So I'm gonna leave it for a few minutes just to make it get a bit thick, because you know the baked bean is already cooked, so you don't need to leave it for a long time. So my baked bean and saltfish is now finished, guys. So now I'm gonna show you how it looks on the plate with my boiled dumpling and my boiled plantain. So this is the finished product, guys. This is my baked bean and saltfish with some cornmeal dumpling and a piece of boiled plantain. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Thanks for watching.